Hi everybody, it's Drewsky McGillicuddy, and today I'm going to talk about 5 movies that made me cry. So we're going to go ahead and get started with number 5. Is a 19-something or other Disney classic by the name of Old Yeller. It's about an old yeller dog. He's an old dog, and he's yeller. If you haven't seen this movie, I mean, what the hell's the matter with you? Like, this is something that, actually, you know what? I haven't seen this movie in like 25 years because it's just so sad. It's such a sad movie. I can't bring myself to do it. But anyway, Old Yeller is about this little boy and his brother. And his brother finds this old yeller dog, and then his brother doesn't want the dog. He tells him it's an old dirty mangy mutt. But then later on down the road, they come to love one another, and it's his favoriteest dog ever. And then bad things happen, and if you haven't seen it, I'm not going to spoil it for you. Should I turn the light off back there? Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and move along to number 4. Number 4 is also, I believe, a Disney movie. And I saw this movie in the theater with my ex-fiance and her mother. And we were supposed to go see a horror movie. And went and saw this. I didn't know what it was. I just knew it was an animated movie about a house and balloons or something. And after the first 15 minutes, I'm over there going... fucking get up and leave almost. But anyway, so moving on to number 3. Oh, if you don't know what Up's about, fuck, it's about a guy. He's a widower, and
buggers.
He doesn't like people, doesn't like kids, doesn't like dogs. Gets stuck with a little people kid and a dog on a floating house. Yeah, it's just, only the beginning of the beginning of the movie is what makes you cry. The rest of the movie's, pretty fun. I don't remember crying again. That's why it's not that high on the list. Plus, like, Old Yeller, look, there she is. There she is. If this were to make it onto the YouTubes, can you imagine? So wait, what number am I on? Number 3. Number 3 would have to be. I'm gonna have to get 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. Okay, because this is a recent movie. I mean, it is one of my favorite movies of all time, even though it's a recent movie, and it's one of the 5 movies. I mean, there's more than 5 movies, but it's the 5 movies off the top of my head. Pretty much is what it is. 3 billboards outside of Ebbing, Missouri made me cry like a little bitch. There I was. And if you haven't seen this movie, I'm not going to tell you why I cried, because I want it to be a complete fucking surprise, because I didn't see this shit coming. Didn't see it coming. And I cried like a little bitch. And then right after I'm crying like a little bitch, there's this scene that's making me want to cry too. But then all of a sudden, I'm laughing my ass off while I got tears rolling down my fucking face. Now, I've laughed so hard I've cried, but I've never been crying my eyes out, and then all of a sudden couldn't help but laugh at the same time that I was fucking so goddamn sad because of some shit that had happened. Alright, but anyway, you guys. 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. Just won an Oscar. I mean, come on. If you haven't seen it by now, then you're not a fucking movie fan or something. I don't know. There's a lot of movies I haven't seen by now. See, I'm gonna have to get a taller stool if this is what I'm really gonna do with my life. Okay, because I can't. And that way I'll be able to stare you directly in the soul. Do you like that? Do you like it when I look directly into your soul? Moving on to number 2. Number 2. Oh my God. I'm going to give it to The Notebook with Ryan Gosling and Rachel McAdams. And if you haven't seen that movie, it's because, what are you scared of? Are you scared that you're going to like a so-called chick flick? This is a man's chick flick, my friend. I mean, it's got war scenes. Rachel McAdams is hot. I mean, come on. Not only that, it's a badass movie. It's a badass movie, and you should watch it. Because I guarantee you, I don't give a fuck who you are. You could be the baddest dude on the fucking block. You gonna cry like a little bitch when you see the fucking end of this goddamn movie. Like, it's like soul crushing. Even though, people got to live a long, happy life. Well, it wasn't always happy. It was a bumpy road. They went down a bumpy road. Like, if you don't know what The Notebook's about, it's about this guy wants to date this girl. Girl don't want to date him, but he persists. He's very persistent. So then she finally says yes, and then BAM! They fall in love, and they go together. But he's poor, she's rich. Parents don't want them together, and then the next thing you know, BAM! They're separated. And then she run off with some other motherfucker. And then one day he riding down the street on a bus, sees her walking down the street, and then for some reason, shit, it's been a while since I've watched it, but for some reason, they see each other. Their eyes meet, and they're like, shit, I need to pound. And then, bam, there she goes cheating on Cyclops. Anyway, yeah, if you haven't seen this fucking movie, stop being an asshole and watch the fucking Notebook, okay? Moving on to number 1. Come on, everybody. Everybody has to have seen this movie, or you're not allowed to watch my channel. If you haven't seen this movie, you're not allowed to watch my channel.
Forrest Gump?
Forrest motherfucking Gump.
I got it right.
I cried when fucking Bubba died. I cried when Mama died. I cried when Jenny died. Hell, I cried when Lieutenant Dan got his new legs. And I was like, this motherfucker's walking again, man. He's gonna walk again. Then he's gonna go fucking walk on the moon. But did they even make it to... Did he make it to the moon? Did he make it to the moon in Apollo Creed? That's not right. Anyway, if you've liked my new setup, look, there's my kitchen. You'll see all them dirty dishes. Haven't had time to do stuff. Anyway, if you've liked this, you can click right here and get Drewsky. But like, share, subscribe, comment, whatever the fuck. I don't give a shit. Nobody's going to see this. This is just an experiment. Because nobody's going to want to watch this standard definition quality. You can see all the tracers and shit. Fuck you.